Hot Toys getting a little freaky with it, and they announced a bunch of kind of random figures. Like we've got Marvel Rivals figures, or at least one now. They already announced Jeff. Now they announced Luna Snow. They've got a quarter scale Joker, which I did not see coming. They've got a bunch of stuff for us to talk about today. They did a similar thing last year around the San Diego Comic-Con time, I believe. That's when they gave us like the Artisan bank robber Joker, the suit up Mark III Iron Man, and you know, a bunch of kind of random stuff. So yes, we've got a bunch of different announcements we need to take a look at. And honestly, the first one, Luna Snow from Marvel Rivals, this is one I'm not personally interested in, but I'm kind of interested in what it could mean for Hot Toys and video game figures in the future, or just the Marvel Rivals line in case, because it is still Marvel when Hot Toys makes some Marvel figures. Like if we get a Punisher, a Daredevil, stuff like that. I actually pre-ordered all the Marvel Legends, Marvel Rivals line, say that 10 times fast. And for those ones, they look really cool, but they are a smaller scale. But do I want to spend Hot Toys money on all the Marvel Rivals figures? No, but the smaller scale, it'd be cool to collect all of them. But this one, it does look pretty cool. And like I said, if they give us like a Punisher, like Iron Fist, Daredevil, other ones in the future, that'd be cool. Because they did give us a Jeff already. But Luna Snow, it's still a pretty good looking figure. Of course, the game is a bit more stylized. This is more of a, I guess, kind of realistic take on it, I guess you could say, but still is kind of in the style of the game. You'll see what I mean when we do the comparison, but it looks pretty good. They actually gave her a silicone upper body. So to me, after they did like Jinx, you know, the Arcane figures, and they did the Demon Hunters, seems like now they have some body molds that they use for other figures. Because you see, you got the belly button, so you got the legs, which remind me a lot of the Demon Hunter legs, I guess. Not a leg expert, but then you have like the whole outfit and stuff, which does look really good on there. It's kind of like a, I guess, I think she's like a K-pop star or something in the game. I don't know. I'm not a Luna Snow expert, to be honest. When I did play the game, I did not like her character at all. Like playing her, I think she was a support or something. I prefer just messing people up. So she is cool. She gets some effects. The jacket looks pretty nice. But then here you do the kind of see the comparison, and my face isn't covering it too much. The outfit, they did change it a little. Like you see here, it's kind of more just smooth. It's obviously stylized like the game on the left. On the right, they added some holes, I guess, throughout the whole outfit. Obviously, it looks a bit more realistic. There's some skin texture on the face. Here on the left, it's a bit more smooth. She still gets the necklace, the actual top jacket piece, everything like that. So it's a little interesting. They're doing their usual Hot Toys thing where they take something kind of stylized or like cartoon or whatever and put in more of a realistic-ish type looking thing. But at the same time, it's not as stylized as like the Demon Hunters, I guess, or like the same style. Like Demon Hunters to me look just like they did on screen, just more 3D. And for this one, it just has more of a realistic feel because, you know, it's like the game style. Hopefully what I'm saying is making sense. I don't think I'm even making sense to myself right now. But here, another little comparison with the leg up. You see they did the leg up pose, so makes sense. I guess this is a much better image because you actually see the outfit, the smoothness to it. And actually looking at this image now, you can see there are some dots. So yeah, they're not really like punched in. It's just more of like a paint job on top. But on the Hot Toys one, it is punched in. Okay, so some of the artwork does show the holes on the shirt. So that's interesting to see. See like the stomach showing, the legs. I guess the legs on the Hot Toys figure looks like the exposed parts are a lot longer than it is on this, at least this artwork right here. She gets the earrings. The hair looks pretty good. The two-tone colors. Yeah. I mean, it looks a lot like her from the game. You get separating eyeballs, which is cool. She has the whole whatever the two different eye color things is. And then, oh, skip twice. You get the seamless silicone upper body. Apparently, my hand did not want to look at that one. I just moved my mouse and it switched off it. That's did not want to look at the seamless silicone upper body. Highly detailed and screen accurate costume. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. I like all the raised stuff or like the pieces they put onto the actual jacket. You see that right there? The snowflake, the curve looking thing, the arms. It does look really cool. And this gets me hyped up to see if Hot Toys in the future, they give us, like I said, more Marvel Rivals figures, or if they just start doing more video game figures in general. Because there's another video game figure in here that I don't know. It's kind of odd, but at the same time, still gives me more hope. We'll get more PlayStation figures. Still need like an official Last of Us figures. Uncharted would be awesome. Kratos. Those are all like PlayStation figures, but obviously there's so many more games out there that they could tackle. Like, man, let me know what games you want to see figures for down in the comments. Because for me, a big one would be Assassin's Creed. Grew up loving the franchise, played every single game, loving Black Flag Racing. And yes, I know I need to live stream it over on this channel a bit. Like my plan is live stream some flat screen games over here and then probably edit them and then put them up on the gaming channel. I don't know. I'm still figuring that whole thing out because I put out a poll and it seems like people want to see me live stream over here and then just put them up on the gaming channel. But then the gaming channel, I've been doing some VR over there and it's been a lot of fun and it seems like people are enjoying it. So yeah, I want to see a lot more video game figures from Hot Toys. And it's funny, this one, it says you get the special edition exclusive and added bonus. Like, whoo, added bonus gets me hyped up to buy this one. I might have to get her just for the added bonus right there. It's weird. Most of the pictures, they didn't show what the bonuses are, but also with the Demon Hunter figures, they didn't even show the secondary head sculpts. And I still don't know if we know what those are going to look like. So yeah, just know, I guess you get a bonus if you get the special edition, but it's also not the card. The base looks pretty cool. It's the hexagonal type shape, but also gets this kind of effect piece. Like I think when she jumps or her ult or something does that effect. She gets that effect piece. She gets the heart effect, the silicone for the upper body, the rolling eyeballs. She gets legs. Cool. She gets some shorts and quite a few hands. So interesting looking figure, just not one that I need. Like, yeah, if they go deeper in the Marvel Rivals line, maybe if there's like Punisher, Daredevil, you know, the ones I'm really interested in, because kind of make me think if they do go deeper, do I need to get all the Marvel Legends, Marvel Rivals figures? I don't know. I still have time to debate because I pre-ordered those on Amazon and I think they released, but they haven't released mine yet. So we'll see. But then here's the other video game figure that is limited to 2,000 units worldwide. The Artisan edition of Sam. There's also a regular one, but this is a Junji Ito suit. I probably butchered the pronunciation, so apologies for that. But is Sam gonna become the new, like, not new because they're gonna keep doing new Iron Man, but the Iron Man repaints? Like, I was not expecting to see the same exact Death Stranding 2 Sam with just the same exact outfit. Well, same exact look, just with a different outfit, different colors. I'm not too familiar with his outfit from the game, like the significance of it. So definitely let me know down in the comments. I never played Death Stranding 2, so I know I need to play it because that one actually looks really cool. Just haven't got around to it yet, but the figure itself obviously looks good. They already made one. The hair looks pretty nice. They haven't even released the first Death Stranding Sam. Yeah, no, it's still up for pre-order, so that one's not even released. But if you want an Artisan Sam, you get a second chance at it. It's just not as iconic because the base and stuff is not as good. But wool hair implantation, separate eyeballs. Yeah, the hair does look good. I definitely see Norman Reedus right there in the likeness. You can see all over Junji Ito illustration paint or print. Can't even read. I'm not really too familiar with what that means. I don't know if that's who the picture of the woman is on there. I really don't know. Like I said, I don't really know much about this game, but the boots look really nice. The sculpt work on there, all the stuff he gets, like the drawings themselves look really cool on the outfit. I'm not too familiar with it. You can see highly detailed weapons and accessories. Yep, the exosuit, everything looks really cool. I do think it's a really cool looking figure, but just know if it's like the other one, it's going to be, gosh, like over $500. I think it was approaching 600 maybe, if I'm remembering correctly. Like the first Sam, the Artisan. And that one, I think they did 4,000 units of the Artisan. That one sat there for quite a while. So this one, they're only doing 2,000. Learn the error of their ways, I guess. Detachable battle skeleton, so you can put it on the kind of exosuit or take it off. So do whatever you want for that part. You get a little customization. Get that little ventriloquist looking dude on his leg and the overall shot. So you get a metal collectible card, but it doesn't really show what it looks like. So I guess if you're really hyped up for that, you can't see what it looks like yet. Although maybe it's just a card with the picture of the woman or something on there that's all over his outfit. You get the different weapons, you get all the different stuff for the outfit, but the base, yes, it's just a hexagonal base. So pretty boring there. I really like that deluxe diorama style base with the original release, or not even released yet, but the original one was like that really cool elevated looking one. Like that one did look sick. And then they also made, gosh, I can't remember his name, but the orange dude played by Joel from The Last of Us. I'm just blanking on names right now, apparently. I want to say Troy Baker, but yeah, this is basically just a different look for that outfit. Not very exciting for me. Not one I want to pick up. So far, we're 0 for 2 with figures I want to pick up, but this one, I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for. This is a beast of a figure. Wait till you see the comparisons with the size. This thing, the alien queen from Aliens. a lot of people are very happy to see this. It looks insanely good, like all gooey, all just, oh man, this is a really cool looking one. And look at the base. Like you get a separate piece, hopefully you get all this stuff, we'll see in the overall shot, but you get a separate piece for the foot out here. You get a separate egg over there. You get 2 more eggs. Looks like those ones are kind of separate, but you have to have a support there to hold up this giant honking figure. The tail is a bendable wire. It's all glossy. This is, dude, people are going to be eating this up if you're an Alien fan, because people have been asking like, Alien Queen, they're ever going to do Alien Queen, but it's always seemed like they weren't going to do it because it's just too big. But Hot Toys like, eh. You know, like with the full seamless silicone Hulk they did recently, which to me is a huge W. They're like, you know what? We're going to do it for the people. And this thing, man, look at that. The whole like kind of skeleton-ish look to it. The creepy alienness. Like it's a beast, man. And look at the size. It is hunched over right now. And that thing is huge. It towers over Ripley. It towers over the alien warrior. And it's just, man, it is honking massive. Like, dude, this thing is cool as heck. Like the alien face right there. Like hopefully I wasn't breathing into the microphone. If you hear a bunch of like, whew, it's because I was exhaling a bunch apparently. But look at those hands. Like the ginormous face alone is just it. Man, this is so cool to see. Even though, to be honest with you, it's not one that I would buy. I don't really collect alien figures, to be honest. But this one, just seeing it and seeing like Hot Toys experiment a bit, get a little, not a little goofy with it, but get a little wild with it, you know, giving us a big old figure like this. It's just awesome. I love when they do just really cool, fun stuff like that. Like the full seamless silicone Hulk. Never going to shut up about that because I'm so happy it's here. Because like I was saying that for a while, like they need to give us a full seamless silicone. They gave it to us and now they earn my money and the praise they deserve for doing that for the Hulk. And honestly, they deserve some praise for giving us this giant alien because man, this is massive. Even look at the tail. Like the tail alone is like almost the size of him. Like, dude, and this thing isn't even standing up yet. Like imagine you have the legs full mass, that thing, just like the whole upper body full mass. Like, can a lot of you even fit this in your display? Like, it's just huge, but in the best way. And they tease this. So this one though, they tease the mech, but the mech, I don't know if it's going to come with like a Ripley or if it's just you have to buy the other Ripley, put her in the mech. Maybe like the upgrade mech is going to be like a kind of like separate piece, the one she's actually fighting the alien queen with. Like the mouth just coming out. Gosh. So I don't know what they're doing with this, but they definitely teased a new mech because some people were asking about that. Like they're asking like Hot Toys, you doing the mech too? And it looks like they are doing a new one, unless this is the old one. They just put the new Ripley in. We're just gonna have to wait and see. And then here, another picture underneath that figure. You see all that detail, just the neck, the everything, man, the claws. Like that is a freaky looking figure in the best way. Highly detailed, hyper realistic sculpting and paint. I'm inclined to agree with some because look at that. I don't even know what half of these pictures are because it's so creepy alien looking. Like the big like rib cage, not rib, the big vertebrae. Yeah, like the big spine type pieces like sticking out. All the bone looking things everywhere, whatever the heck those things are. It's all glossy, gooey looking. The mouth looks so crazy. Just, oh, it's so good. Then here's the tail, highly posable tail because there's a bendable wire in there. You could have that thing swinging around. Look at that. Imagine getting stabbed by that. I mean, don't imagine that, but just the tail looks so sharp and just so cool. Like, look at that. Then also the face, you get interchangeable ones. So you get two interchangeable ones, an open mouse and a closed mouse. And the open one, you can pull out the little mouse grabber thing in a bob. It's all veiny, gross looking. Look at that. All that detail right in there. Jeez. And just, it's cool. They also did 2 separate faces because if this one, because Hot Toys, I don't know if they're ever really going to make this one again. Maybe they will. But some of them, when it was an articulatable mouse, the rubber and stuff would kind of rip. So I'm kind of glad that's just a swap out piece. You don't have to worry about it really ripping or anything. It looks like most of it is materials that are going to hold up over time. So yeah, if you're a big Aliens fan, there's your big alien to get. It just looks great. I like the faces. I like all the detail. It looks creepy. The base. Okay, so the base looks like you just get 1 egg and then 1 separate piece for the other foot. Because in the beginning, yes, I know you saw the Joker. Yeah, So there are 2 other eggs, but the 2 other eggs actually come with the deluxe version of Ripley and the Alien Warrior. So I guess you can take those 2 eggs and make a big scene like this or something, especially if you get the mech. Man, you'd be doing some cool stuff in your alien display. But also get swap out hands, and yeah, it's just a really cool looking figure, and I'm really happy Hot Toys just doing some crazy stuff like this. And then something else, which honestly is kind of crazy. I saw this and I didn't read quarter scale at first, because honestly they don't do a lot of quarter scale figures, so usually I just assume they're 6 scale unless it's like a cos baby or something. And this, I was like, oh, a 6 scale one. I like that head sculpt. The hair looks nice. And I realized it was quarter scale, and I was like, oh, honestly, kind of cool. They made an original quarter scale, and this is a 2.0, and it's limited to 2,000 units worldwide. And it honestly, it looks incredible. I wish they gave us this one with the original Artisan, or the original one, because yeah, I'm looking at mine. It had the dentures you could like take out for the tongue. I feel like no one cared about the tongue, to be honest. But I am getting the bank robber Joker, and I'm taking that Artisan because I only have the sculpted hair purple coat Joker. I'm putting that head sculpt on mine, the purple coat with the Artisan hair, and then taking the Artisan mask, putting it on the bank robber Joker. That's my current plan. But this one, I don't really collect quarter scale figures, but if you do, I think you need to upgrade from that first one, because like I said, 2,000 units worldwide. It's quarter scale. It's going to be pricey. I don't think too many people are going to be into this. They did also kind of show off that quarter scale Mando that's Artisan, like the Pedro Pascal Mando was like the Artisan hair, which looked really cool. Maybe that will get me. We'll have to see, because I don't really collect quarter scale, so probably a waste of money for me, to be honest, if I were to do that. But this, it looks fantastic. That base, it's like the street. It looks so realistic. You have a bunch of different pieces and stuff right there. You see he's got the pew pew right there. The one where he's staring down Batman when he's about to run him over. The head sculpt looks just like Heath Ledger to me. The hair, since it's quarter scale, they could do so much more with it. It looks great. I love all the grenades that are actually just right in there. It looks like they actually did, because I think before you had to individually put them in, but now it's like a different separate piece you can put in and out. Maybe I don't remember exactly how the Hot Toys ones work. I don't currently have the grenades in there. I took it out because I want to do the card holding pose, which looks pretty sick if I do say so myself. Then you can see him with the quarter scale Batman. Looks pretty cool. I guess this Batman is probably long overdue for a 2.0, because like rolling eyeballs, stuff like that would be really cool to see, because I don't think he has it. Unless you have this one, I'm wrong, just let me know. But this one they labeled QS028, QS09 or 019. So this one is, there were 9 figures in between these 2, I'm guessing, if that's what that means. AE Artisan Edition. And then here you can actually take the coat off, and it still looks really good, even with the proportions, because sometimes they look kind of bad when you take a coat off or something proportion wise, but this one does look really good. And the interrogation scene, like, look, man, I like looking at that face right now, like Heath Ledger, it looks just like him. I think this looks phenomenal. Like, it looks so good. Can't let myself get hype. I can't fall into the hype right now. We're gonna have to get this one out of my mind, because I'm looking at him like, dang, that likeness of Heath Ledger is just so good right there. The hair with the green, like, also, of course, the roots and stuff are not green. It's even the paint in the hair. That's a beautiful looking figure. Here, well, hair implantation, just look at that. You can't tell me you don't see Heath Ledger. That looks so good. The hair, just everything. Geez. Except rolling eyeballs, which is really cool to see at this scale. You get the highly detailed and screen accurate costume. Yeah, it looks really good. You even get the little foot blades right there. The tie looks nice. The head looks like it's all one piece as well. Little gold chain. Yeah, tailoring and everything looks pretty good. You actually get even, I guess not. You get more weapons that you would actually want with this one, it looks like, because you don't get, you know how the original one came with a bunch of knives. You don't get all the different knives, but you get the knife that actually matters. The little switchblade right there, which probably should have the other way around, since the part that pokes a knife out's right there, but that's fine. But you get more weapons. So the original one did come with the machine gun, the shotgun, the machine pistol, but you did not get a revolver. So revolver is new. The pipe is new. The detonator, I'm trying to remember. Maybe he came with a detonator. I could be forgetting, but maybe he didn't. I don't think he came with a detonator, the 6 scale, which is kind of odd now thinking about it. But all the grenades you did get with the original. You got a pencil. You don't get all the knives, but you do get that knife, and you get some playing cards. I'm guessing you get multiple. But was this one also interchangeable, finely sculpted forearms and hands? So yeah, you get to swap out hands for like the interrogation scene when you take the jacket off. So you don't actually see the wrist pegs, and it has a little bit of paint on the edges. They look pretty cool. And you see all that like hand detail. You can see all the veins, all the, just like the skin. It looks really good. I'm glad they actually gave him the seamless forearms. They did that with their core skill Han Solo as well. So it's just always nice when they do stuff like that. Specially designed Gotham Street themed diorama base. The base, it looks really good. To be honest though, I don't know what all these crunched up pieces are. Maybe pieces of like the bat pod when he crashed. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but you get a ton of Joker money. Looks like they only show one playing card, so maybe you only get one. I'm gonna assume maybe you get multiple in case one gets damaged. I don't know. But you see the street, it says the Dark Knight, Joker. It's a really cool looking base. This is like the sides of the base they gave the alien figure, I believe, the Scorched Xenomorph. So that tells you how big the Scorched Xenomorph is, but that is really cool looking. And here's the overall shot. So all the weaponry, seamless forearm, separate rolling eyeballs, wool hair, just everything right there. It looks really cool. Limited 2,000 units worldwide. Do I need it? The price point is going to be at, I definitely don't think I need to get a quarter scale figure. Looks cool, but maybe Mando. I don't know. But basically just let me know your thoughts about everything down below. To be honest with you, all these ones for me are pretty much a pass. None of them I saw and I was like, heck yeah. Because, you know, we already talked about Hulk and Punisher in the other video. But these ones, they're all just okay. This one looks really cool. I guess like my favorite of the bunch is, yeah, the Alien Queen, just because it's a huge honking figure. And I'm really glad Hot Toys is doing that. Looking at Sam, I want to see more PlayStation or video game figures in general. And I guess a repaint of Sam, well, pretty much a repaint, a re-outfit of Sam is what they chose to do. So a little disappointing, kind of eh. And then of course, Luna Snow. Interesting if they go deeper in the Marvel Rivals line, 'cause they gave us Jeff. But at the same time, I don't really care about Luna Snow. If they give us, like I said, Daredevil, Punisher, some characters I really want to see, then maybe they'll get my money. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Hit like if you like the video, and hit subscribe for much more content like this. Trying to remember my whole outro off the top of my head every time. And until next time, stay 6 scale.